All right, we're getting very close to number one. We're at the final three. The number three greatest Super Bowl of all time. Super Bowl 42, the New York Giants versus the New England Patriots. And this was one of the ultimate David versus Goliath Super Bowls in the entire history of the NFL. The New York Giants, who were a wild card team, I believe they were a wild card team, going up against the New England Patriots, who were a very heavy favorite. The Patriots were 18-0, trying to become the second team in NFL history to have a perfect year. The only team that has had a perfect year in the history of the NFL were the 1972 Miami Dolphins, when the regular season was 14 games instead of 16, and the New England Patriots were trying to beat 19-0. But however, this was going to be more of a challenge than the New England Patriots had originally anticipated. I mean, yes, it was slow-paced at first in the first half, but the second half, specifically the fourth quarter, was when the game really picked up. And it really picked up when the Giants finally got in the lead, but the Patriots managed to retake the lead, and the Giants needed to score a touchdown on their final drive. And the New England Patriots tried their hardest to really prevent Eli Manning and his receivers from getting far down the field. On a key third down, Eli Manning, it looked like he was going to get sacked and the Patriots were going to force a fourth down, but somehow he managed to escape from not one, not two, but three defenders. He managed to avoid getting sacked 3 times. He Hail Married the ball like 50 yards down the field. David Tyree manages to catch the ball with one hand and his helmet, and it looked like the ball hit the ground, but obviously it didn't. And even if it had touched the ground, the Burt Emanuel rule would have come into effect because the referee interpreted that David Tyree did have control of the football. And after that play, all of a sudden, momentum shifted. You knew the New York Giants were going to score a touchdown. And about a minute later after that play, Eli Manning to Plaxico Burress for the touchdown, leaving like 35 seconds left in the game, which obviously was not enough time for Tom Brady to score a touchdown. I mean, Tom Brady, as good as a quarterback as he is, if you give him less than 1 minute to score a touchdown, he can't do it. Especially if it's a touchdown that's needed to win the game. And obviously, this was the crowning moment for the New York Giants, that they finally won another Super Bowl, and they won it in one of the biggest upsets in NFL history. And the New England Patriots, obviously, it was their most devastating defeat in franchise history. They came one game away from being the second team to have the perfect season, and they couldn't do it. They ended up getting upsetted, and it's just been a disaster for them in the past few seasons. I mean, the next season, and Tom Brady ended up getting injured in the Patriots opening game, and they missed the playoffs because of that Tom Brady injury. Season after that, they won their division, made it to the wild card round, but got absolutely destroyed by the Baltimore Ravens 33-14. This season, they managed to get it to the playoffs again. They got a first round bye, but who knows exactly how they'll do. I mean, if history tells us something, having a first round bye and being the number 1 seed is no guarantee that you're going to make it to the Super Bowl. I mean, I think there might be another upset coming, especially with the New York Jets saying that they guarantee that they'll win. As for the New York Giants, they are struggling right now. The past 2 seasons, they have not been able to make it to the playoffs. They've come close this season, but they fell short, obviously, by 1 game. I mean, I guess Miracle in the Meadowlands 2 had something to do with the Giants missing the playoffs. So, who knows how the Giants will do next season, but obviously these two teams trying to get back to the Super Bowl, but I don't think it's going to happen for either of those teams anytime soon.